You have seen them on the roads and highways at all hours of the day and night, and all the seasons of the year. They transport items from one location to another, and are one of the most reliable and ancient ways of transportation. They also work different hours than normal workers, and many times will be driving through the night to ensure a shipment arrives when a business is open. We are talking about truck drivers and the trucking industry. There were about 10,000 trucks in the US in 1912, with many of them being used for deliveries in and around larger metropolitan areas. In 1916, the Seattle Chamber of Commerce sponsored a truck and driver to travel from Seattle to New York City. This trip showed the manufacturers and merchants of the country that highways and trucks transport were going to become major influences in their lives. The trip from Seattle to New York City took a grand total of 31 days, and since then, the trucking industry would develop, providing new services in new ways and methods. That the railroads began losing business to trucking companies. By 2006, there were over 26 million trucks on America's roads, hauling over 10 billion short tons of freight, and representing nearly 70% of the total volume of freight. And nowadays, electric trucks are becoming an alternative to traditional trucks. While creating no local pollution, Volvo, DAF, MAN, Freightliner already began series production of electric articulated lorries between 2019 and 2020. Tesla plans to join in 2021 with the Tesla Semi, which is exactly our topic for today. Before we start, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to receive our latest notifications. I think Tesla's definitely going to make an electric van at some point, Musk said. The thing to bear in mind is that there is fundamentally a constraint on battery cell output. If you are not involved in manufacturing, it's really hard to appreciate just how hard it is to scale production. It's the hardest thing in the world. When we talk about relying on electrical energy for logistics and transportation, it is essential to mention Tesla, one of the pioneers and leading companies in the field. The company's name is a tribute to inventor and electrical engineer Nikola Tesla. Elon Musk, who contributed most of the funding in the early days, has served as a CEO since 2008. According to Musk, the purpose of Tesla is to help expedite the move of sustainable transport and energy, obtained through electrical vehicles and solar power. Tesla began production of their first car model, the Roadster, in 2009. This was followed by the Model S sedan in 2012, the Model X SUV in 2015, the higher volume Model 3 sedan in 2017, and the Model Y crossover in 2020. In 2020, the company surpassed the 1 million mark of electric cars produced. Not only cars, Tesla is determined to roll out its first electric big rig, the Semi, for years now. The Tesla Semi is an electric battery-powered Class 8 semi-truck in development by Tesla. Two concept vehicles were unveiled in November 2017, and production in 2021 is planned. In March 2018, Tesla announced that the Semi was being tested with real cargo, hauling battery packs from Nevada to California. In August 2018, a Tesla Semi prototype traveled from California alone, without escort or accompanying vehicles, for a week to arrive at the GB Hunt headquarters in Arkansas. The Semi was unveiled at a press conference on November 16, 2017, where Musk provided additional specifics. He claimed that the electric Semi would cost 20 cents per mile less to operate than a diesel truck if charged at a mega charger, where Tesla would guarantee a price of 7 cents per kilowatt in the United States. If the Semi is not charged at a mega charger, the savings would depend on the cost of electricity. The high cost in California, for example, may eliminate the operating cost benefit. In November 2017, Musk said that the Semi would be powered by 4 electric motors of the type used in the Tesla Model 3, 2 battery configurations of 300 miles, 418 km, and 500 miles, 805 km range, fully loaded, were planned with the battery packs located under the floor of the cab. between the back and front wheel. Running empty, the long-range Tesla Semi would have a range of 620 miles, 997 kilometers. Tesla said the Semi would have 0 to 60 miles per hour, 0 to 97 kilometers per hour time in 5 seconds, unloaded, and 20 seconds fully loaded. The Semi would be able to maintain a speed of 65 miles per hour on a 5% grade. The company touted a warranty for 1 million miles, and said maintenance would be simpler than a diesel truck. A month after the reveal, Tesla reduced the uphill speed spec by 5 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour. A Bloomberg LP report showed that given the battery technology available in November 2017, Tesla's estimates for charging times, range per charge, and costs were not realistic. Some suggesting that Tesla may be betting on increased battery density advances in the next couple of years to meet its stated goals. In the prototype shown in November, the driver's seat was located in the center of the cab. There was a removable jump seat for an extra passenger, and there was no sleeping area. There were touchscreen displays on either side of the steering wheel and no other instrument panels. Musk said that the windshield would be explosion-proof. Tesla said that the Semi would be equipped with enhanced autopilot as standard equipment, offering semi-autonomous capability, using more radar devices and cameras than Tesla cars. The system would enable the truck to stay in its lane and a safe distance from other vehicles on the highway, have emergency braking, and warn the driver of any potential hazards near the vehicle. Tesla also said that the new technology with active safety controls would detect and prevent jackknifing. Musk said that the system would eventually allow several units to operate in an autopilot-based convoy, led by a truck with a driver. That would be a cheaper alternative to rail transport. At the time, platooning was legal in only 8 states and all required a human driver in each truck, so changes in legislation would be necessary to achieve Musk's vision. Media reports noted the lack of specification for vehicle weight, as payload is restricted by government rules for the weight of the combined tractor-trailer. While Tesla keeps waiting for the right moment to get its Semi into production, competing companies have already started delivering their hydrogen-powered semi-trucks. For example, Hyundai delivered its first orders of hydrogen trucks to customers in Europe, while preparing for a China and US launch in 2021. Toyota and its subsidiary Hino are expected to introduce their first fuel cell semi-truck in North America. At the same time, Hyzon Motors, the US spin-off of Singapore-based Horizon Fuel Cell Technologies, expects to deliver up to 5,000 hydrogen trucks and buses as of 2023. During the company's Q4 2020 earnings call, Elon Musk clarified what's stopping the new truck from hitting the road. The obstacle that Tesla hasn't been able to clear yet is battery cell availability. If we were to make the Semi right now, and we could easily go into production with the Semi right now, Musk said, we would not have enough cells for it. The Semi costs an estimated of $150,000 for the model with a 300-mile range. A 500-mile range truck is expected to cost around $180,000. Tesla says businesses can reserve a Semi for $20,000. The first pre-orders came on the day of the press conference, and by mid-January 2018, approximately 450 Semis had been pre-ordered. The original deposit required with an order was $5,000, which was increased to $20,000 after the event in November 2017. In the Q1 2018 Tesla earnings call, Musk said that there were about 2,000 total pre-orders of the Semi. At the November 2017 press conference, Musk also said that the company would be involved in installing a global network of mega chargers that would be solar-powered and would be able to recharge a truck's batteries in 30 minutes to a capacity to travel 400 miles. To accomplish this, it will likely have an output level over 1 megawatt. This sums it up and brings us to the end of today's episode. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell to receive our latest notifications. See you in the next one. Take care.